Hello and welcome to our latest breaking news. South African forward Cassius Mailula has parted ways with MLS club Toronto FC. The 25-year-old was a revelation in 2022 to 2023 when he was promoted to the senior side of Mamelodi Sundowns. He had an incredible debut campaign with Mamelodi Sundowns under head coach Rulani Mokwena, scoring 16 goals in just 32 appearances. And in July 2023, Mailula signed with Major League Soccer club Toronto FC with a deal that is running through to 2026 with an option until 2027. However, Mailula struggled for game time at Toronto FC, and when he got game time, he was off form. He only made 8 appearances, scoring 2 goals for Toronto FC, and he was loaned twice during his time at Toronto. Firstly, they loaned him to Wydad AC, where it seemed like his form was returning back under head coach Rulani Mokwena. At Wydad, he managed 36 appearances and 6 goals, so it shows that he was really coming back on form. However, when he returned back to Toronto FC, Toronto loaned him to Belgian second-tier club Kortrijk, where he struggled also for game time at Kortrijk. And the loan deal to Kortrijk had a buy clause. However, Kortrijk decided not to buy him and he returned back to Toronto FC. And at Toronto, his deal was supposed to go until December. However, Mailula and Toronto FC mutually consented on ending the contract, as announced by his management, P Management RSA. Now, let me hear your thoughts. What do you think of Cassius Mailula's time overseas? Do you think that he regressed or just stagnated ever since he left Mamelodi Sundowns? Because there were a lot of people who said that he was not supposed to go to the MLS. The MLS is not a good league for him. However, he went in a deal that was reported to be in the region of 30 million. And now he is a free agent, and there's a possibility that he might sign with a team in the Betway Premiership. So let me hear your thoughts. Where do you want to see Cassius Mailula signing? Which club do you think will suit him best in order for him to revive his career? Do you want to see him back at Mamelodi Sundowns, or maybe at Kaizer Chiefs or Orlando Pirates? Where do you think the 25-year-old will go in order to revive his career? He's still young enough to ensure that he revive his career. He might even get a move abroad since he's a free agent. That's the end of the news for today. See you next time.